Tesla just dropped a bombshell in the UK, a brand new Model Y Standard for $41,990 on the road. That's the cheapest Model Y you can buy in Britain ever. £3,000 less than before. 314 miles of range, Juniper looks, and yes, it still has the exact same full self-driving hardware as the rest of the Tesla lineup. Stick around because I'm breaking down every single spec, what they removed to hit that price, and why this might just be the smartest Tesla to buy in 2026. Hello, I'm Will, welcome to Tesla Jigsaw. So the standard Model Y rear-wheel drive was indeed launched today in the UK as the new entry-level trim in the refreshed Juniper lineup. It's priced lower than the previous base rear-wheel drive model it replaces, with some decontenting and detuning for affordability and very slight efficiency gains. Deliveries are to start in Q1 2026. Some key highlights: it's £3,000 cheaper than the outgoing base rear-wheel drive, with a minor range boost. It's now 314 miles versus the 311 miles WLTP, from optimizations like reduced weight and aero tweaks, but slower performance, a detuned motor for lower insurance and costs. It's aimed at budget buyers with fewer premium features like no rear screen or advanced audio. You can expect a real-world range of something between 250 and 280 miles in UK in mixed conditions. This is my experience from having the now exclusively rare, I suppose, rear-wheel drive Tesla Model Y, where I can get 280 miles from 100% to zero, but day-to-day use easily get 250 miles. This will be exactly the same. So I'd assume it has the same size battery pack as my own, but comes with 3 miles more than previous via efficiency tweaks. Performance-wise, it's now the slowest Tesla you can buy. The acceleration is now 6.9 seconds to 60. It has a top speed of 110 mile an hour, as listed on Tesla's UK website today, and has a single rear motor providing 272 horsepower. Charging-wise, it's 175 kilowatts, which allowed about 162 miles in 15 minutes at a Tesla supercharger. Curb weight's 1,906 kilograms. And it still has a whopping great cargo space at 2,118 litres total. So that's 835 litres with the seats up, 117 litres in the front, and a max towing capacity of 1,600 kilograms. The wheels, I'm pleased to see at the moment, look to be exactly the same as my wheels that it comes with. These nice aero caps, which I think look really cool because they show a bit of the alloy wheel underneath and then the cap just goes on top. I like this far more than I do in these in the version of the wheels they have here on these pictures. So I hope they keep these just for the sake of the wheels. Warranty wise, it comes with a basic vehicle 4-year 60,000 mile warranty, but the battery and drive unit have an 8-year 100,000 mile 70% capacity retention warranty. Let's talk about the exterior looks for a moment, shall we? The main difference, obviously, it's not got the nice light bar at the front or the rear anymore. It looks far more minimalist, doesn't it? Other than the lights, there's not much change. Some people apparently prefer the looks of this one. It's also only available in 3 colours now. There's standard grey, or you can pay a little bit extra for the white or the black. And you don't have the option of a white trim either, it just comes with the black. Back to some features in the interior, you've still got the 15.4-inch touchscreen with navigation, entertainment like Netflix and arcade and things like that. But you do have textile vegan upholstery now. So not the full vegan leather which you have on all the other Tesla trims. You do have some ambient lighting, although it's not quite as fancy-nancy as the big boys. You don't have a rear screen, there's no ventilated seats or electric steering adjustment. It does have a powered boot still and electronically adjusted rear seats that can go fold flat and go up just at the touch of a button. And because we're in Europe and we don't have the pleasure of supervised FSD yet, this does come available with autopilot. I believe in America you can only get full self-driving. You can't get it with autopilot or enhanced autopilot in America, only FSD I believe. Audio and comfort, it just comes with a basic 7-speaker system, there's no subwoofer, but does still have the improved installation of the Juniper upgrade. Connectivity wise, it comes standard with voice and maps and all that, and you can still pay for premium connectivity, giving you a whole heap of benefits too. Insurance groups, interesting. This comes in at 34. The previous version was between 36 and 38. As I discussed a while ago in a video, the Model Y has managed to reduce its insurance costs, thanks part to the Giga casting and the ease of repairing a Model Y, plus the lower performance, 0 to 60 and top speed of this model. This really is worth mentioning too. If you're still driving around in an internal combustion engine car and you do about 12,000 miles a year and you do have a driveway, you can switch to Octopus Energy and only fuel your car using cheap overnight electricity. And this is the key difference. If you're travelling around now in a typical petrol SUV, let's say 35 miles per gallon real world range, you're probably spending about just over £2,000 per year on fuel. If you were to buy this Tesla Model Y rear wheel drive, or to be honest, any other electric car, and cover the same 12,000 miles, but you only charge at home on a 7 pence per kilowatt hour tariff, as I've done for the past 6 years, you would only pay £221 per year. That's 10 times lower cost on fuel alone. Add in maintenance and servicing, as in there ain't none if you buy a Tesla or most electric cars. Well, some of them, they'll still have you for servicing. You too, on this hypothetical example, could save just under £10,000 over 5 years. Again, that's not including maintenance, which would be thousands more. It really is a no-brainer to make the switch, especially when electric cars are now this capable with zero compromises. If you want to change energy provider and get on a cheaper overnight tariff, click my link below for Octopus Energy and we'll split £100. Ta very much. Tesla Owners Club in the UK posts, Tesla launches the Model Y Standard for $42,000 or $299 a month. The changes to vehicle exercise duty means it is luxury road tax exempt, as is the premium long-range rear-wheel drive at £399 per month. So the vehicle exercise duty, commonly known as road tax or car tax, means you pay a standard rate of £195 per vehicle now, so that's across the board for petrol, diesels, hybrid, electrics or whatever, and then based on the engine size, you'll pay a little bit more. Unless, of course, your vehicle of choice is expensive, where you will also have to pay an expensive car supplement. If your car's list price exceeds $40,000 or the £50,000 threshold for zero emission cars registered on or after the 1st of April 2025, you can add £425 per year from years 2 to 6. So basically, you'll save £2,125 in tax over the first 5 years compared to the higher spec Teslas or any other electric vehicle over £50,000. But I do think Tesla could have made it even cheaper. Here's why. Richard Simmons posts on X, Tesla Y rear-wheel drive now available in standard spec, also known as fleet spec or taxi spec. But I won't go off on a tangent on taxes. If the premium car tax hadn't just been lifted to £50,000, do we think this would have been $39,990? At £42,000, that's $56,000 equivalent for your information, seems quite a lot. Great car though it is. I'd assume so regarding the premium tax changes. I expected this to come in at under £40,000, but since they changed recently, we've got this. It's a £7,000 jump to the next trim that makes this very appealing in my opinion. A fully autonomous ready vehicle for £42,000. I mean, I can't not mention this, can I? It's FSD ready. If you are new here, around the world, Teslas are chauffeuring their owners from place to place, fully autonomously, often with zero intervention required. As in, if no one was in the car, it would be just fine going about its business. Tesla's FSD is still currently supervised, as in the driver must still pay attention just in case, but the rapid improvements that have come from version 14 of Tesla's software, the fact that there are Tesla robotaxis in operation in the USA today, and Tesla FSD demo drives are now being offered around Europe, might just give you some confidence that this is real. It is coming. Teslas can drive themselves, and they are getting smarter and better at it every day. Where could this lead, do you think? And that's the big benefit to this more affordable, already best-selling practical SUV from Tesla. It's a $42,000 car that has the capability to literally drive itself. That's bonkers value and will only become more evident as time goes on. But what do you think? Does this lose too many premium touches and not enough price? Or will this turn out to be the bargain of the century thanks to autonomy? Do share your thoughts in the comments below. I'll read them all. I'm Will. This is the Tesla Jigsaw. Thank you, Patrons. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.